What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing video brought to you by Bearded Kaiju's Unboxing Reviews. If you guys like the channel, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, you know what to do. Share with everybody that you think will like the content of this channel. Keep sharing. We keep growing, ever so closer to our 250, subscriber giveaway. And actually, we're only 23 subscribers away. Like, that's crazy. Like, we are this close from actually doing my second giveaway, which would be amazing, because I'm just giving back to you for all your guys' support and everything like that. And like, it's amazing. I love it. And I want to keep doing these things because it's just my little appreciation to you guys for you liking my channel and subscribing to it, and just the comments, and all the kind words. I love it. I appreciate it. So yeah, just a recap on the giveaway is the 1,000-piece Terror Mecha Godzilla puzzle by Tom Whalen. That was released by Mondo. And then we have the 6-inch Movie Monster Series Godzilla 91 Bandai figure with tag. And then we have the Chokoken Final Wars Gigan. Everything is in the box. Nothing's missing. And then we have a few Godzilla keychains or bag clips, if you want to call them that. I think from Series 3, I think. That I'm just going to throw in there too. So lots of good stuff, lots of goodies that I'm just going to give away to one random subscriber, just say thank you. So keep it going, guys. Appreciate it. So, but yeah, let's get into this video because I'm jacked for this one. I really am. Like, oh my gosh, when I opened this thing, it was amazing. So, yeah, let's just get into it. I'm not even no more talking. Let's go. I want to show you guys what this thing is because this is amazing. So, so previously, I think a couple videos, I did show my haul from G-Fest and showed you guys that I did pick up a bunch of model kits actually, and I'm starting to go into the model kit collecting, I guess you could say. I've always been into model kits. I've done a few model kits before. Now, mind you, I am very low level model building. Like, I do the little chibi, 5-inch little guys, that doesn't take a lot of work, to get them. I've also done the Kyoto G89. And I've also done like a Godzilla 89 like wall mount where it kind of looks like he's coming through the wall. It's kind of like a plaque almost. But yeah, so I've done a few models here and there. I've never done anything too crazy, too big, too detailed, just because I am not a huge fan of painting. So I get mad because I can't control it, to do what I want it to do. And so I just get frustrated and I just can't. So I always told myself if I ever find somebody to do these kits for me, that I would, start getting into them. So fast forward several years. Recently, Leslie Chambers from Collect All Monsters, good friend of mine, he had bought the Godzilla 75, and the Godzilla 75 is my favorite suit of all, and I absolutely loved it. It was great. It looks amazing, and I was like, okay, I have to get that. I have to do it. So the search began, and finally was able to get a hold of somebody, and actually it worked out perfectly because they were at G-Fest, and so I grabbed the kit from them at G-Fest, and while I was there shopping, I actually bought more. I was like, you know what? I am diving into this model collecting, and I'm going to get it done because I know somebody who can do models for me. And they previously had done a set for me, the Kong 67 and the Mecha Kong. Mark Seng Yang. He painted those up, built them up for me, and he did a marvelous, amazing job for me. And then I was hooked. I was like, okay, all systems go. I am diving headfirst into this and not looking back. So I have basically stopped thinking about all the other collecting, like the Safubi collecting and stuff like that. And I am just really focused on model kits. I do am still doing pre-orders for X Plus and stuff like that because I'm still a huge X Plus fan and stuff like that, and they would go well with model kits also. But I'm really focused on model kits now. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I fortunately was graced with getting one of my models back from Mark. I actually sent him, I think, 4 models over to him to get done. So they're going to hopefully start trickling in. But I got the first one and I was blown away, mind blown. It was ridiculous. So, but yeah, we're going to talk about that today. Get you guys have a good look at it and just the amazing job that he did for me. So, but yeah, without further ado, before we see the figure, let's check out, you know how I am, we got to check out the boxes. So let's do that first. So this is your typical standard model kit boxes. There's not going to be a lot of, images and just anything really going on with for a model kit box. All they do is just stick a picture of basically what the model is going to look like, and that is it. That's all you're going to get. And then, everything else is just your standard box. There's nothing flashy, fancy about these things. So yeah. And what's really cool is that, if you can see here, so obviously a lot of us know that the 50th anniversary of Gigan is this year. And so that's really cool. We haven't seen a lot of merchandise, I guess, for Gigan this year, not compared to last year with Hedorah, which really sucks because I'm more of a Gigan fan than Hedorah fan. So yeah, it just doesn't feel like Gigan's getting the love this year like he probably should be. But as of late, it kind of seems like, Toho is kind of hopefully righting that wrong and actually getting some stuff out for Gigan, which, we do, love and we need. So that's really cool to see. And I see that Monster Maker 28 did this, obviously for the Gigan 50th anniversary. You're right there in the corner. You can see that's the logo for the 50th anniversary of Gigan. A lot of the merchandise that's coming out recently. Have you been seeing those logos, for his stuff or, just whatever. So, so I love the logo. Love it a lot. I picked this up. I was talking to the Kaiju modelers. They're the folks that sold me these kits. And they're real knowledgeable about kits and everything like that. And, this and that. And I was curious. I was like, so, if I want, screen accuracy, the best, bang for my buck, and overall just best kind of looking kit, what should I get? Because I have heard, about Monster Maker and just everything that I've seen, like their kits are phenomenal looking. So I asked them, and sure enough, they told me they said that if you want the best looking kit and probably the most suit accurate you're gonna get is Monster Maker 28. So I was like, okay, boom, I'm in. And that's actually right after that I grabbed the Gigan kit because I actually grabbed 2 other ones before then. I said, okay, I'll be around, and stuff like that. And after I talked to him, he sold me. I got this one, and I was like, all right, that's awesome, that's amazing. So, so yeah, this kit was actually released this year. I'm not sure how many kits Monster Maker makes a year, but I did hear good news actually that they are actually making another Anguirus, actually, which is super cool because I missed out on obviously all the other previous releases and stuff like that for their line. So any way to get a kaiju that I've already missed that they're kind of revamping would be great. That'd be awesome. So I'm definitely all on board on that. There's no images, no nothing about, what he's going to look like yet. So kind of have to wait on that. But yeah, definitely I'm going to be probably getting that when that comes out. So I'm super excited for that. So I'll probably pre-order that, get that one on order and get that shipped to me and stuff like that. That'll ship it out to Mark to get it done. So yeah, so what comes in the box is actually, I have the instructions here. This is what you're going to get. just the instructions about how to put this kit together, little diagram and everything like that, and basically put it together. You have to do some puttying, to fill the seams, or maybe have to do some shaving with a Dremel drill, to maybe get some to fit a little bit better, that kind of stuff. Kind of partakes to a resin kit. And yeah, so it sometimes it takes a lot of work. It really does. And so you have the patience and the talent to do it. Gosh, you're you're on another level than I am, because I do not have any of that stuff. So yeah, so I give my hats off to anybody who is a kit builder that has the patience for that stuff. You guys are definitely masters of your crafts, and everything like that. So yeah, definitely have patience, and just can do what a lot of us cannot do. So, but yeah, this is kind of what you get. And then also, they kind of give you like a little photograph of what the kit looks like. So it's a glossy photo, actually like a photograph, and stuff like that. But yeah, just kind of a picture of what it's going to look like after it's done, or what it could like after it's done. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, now time for the kit. Boom! I can't even say words about, like, this thing blows me away. It really does. Like, oh my gosh, I can't stop looking at this thing. I really can't. I took this thing out and I was really scared about this thing being shipped. I really was, because I know I've heard a lot of horror stories. I've heard from other model kit builders that they are afraid of shipping model kits, especially resin ones, just because they are fragile. They're very breakable. So that's, I think, why a lot of people steer away from model kits, especially resin, is because it's a different kind of animal you have to tackle. It really is. You have to be extra careful about these things, because they are fragile. They are going to break. They're not like vinyl, where vinyl, some things can actually take a tumble, fall, and be fine. They won't break. They, unscathed, it's fine. But resin, if it falls, it's broken. Like, and it sucks, because, you can, if it breaks, you might lose a little piece here and there, and you really can't fit it back together, and it's not a clean break. Vinyl, on the other hand, if it does break, a lot of the times it's a clean break. You just put some super glue on it, bing, bang, boom, you're done. And it's good as new. You don't even know it actually broke. So yeah, it's a different kind of animal you really have to deal with. So I was really scared, really skeptical about the shipping on this one. But Mark did a fantastic job at shipping it. He shipped it like a baby wrapped in bubble paper. Like, it was great. I mean, he had everything kind of closed up, on all the points and stuff like that. A lot of peanuts, which is, I'm okay with. Like, is any way to keep this thing intact, I'm fine with. So yeah, thank you so much, Mark, for the exquisite packing job on this guy. I was really scared, like I said, but man, yeah, you knocked it out with that packing. So thank you so much. He came perfect. He really did. Nothing broken at all. So I am just ecstatic for it. But yeah, this thing is a monster. It really is. Like, blew my expectations out of the water. This is my first resin piece that I have. I do have like polystone statues that X Plus came out with way before they started doing vinyl and stuff like that, where they kind of did a line of the polystone statues. But this blows those out of the water. They really do. Like, this is on another level than that kind of stuff. Like, this, the details and the sculpt are so great. It's amazing. I mean, it's wow. That's all I can say, so, but yeah, let's kind of get a good look at this for you guys. Just kind of show you what it is. Kind of leery about holding it, but I'm gonna do my best. But yeah, this thing is just incredible. It really is. It is so beefy, so big. And then you have Mark that puts his stamp on it with his paint job and everything, and it just brings the monster to life. It really, really does. And it's amazing. Like I said, he is a master out of his craft. I can't say enough about Mark. Thank you so much for doing this and doing my other ones. I can't wait for those also. But yeah, this is great. And it fits perfectly because it is Gigan's 50th birthday, or anniversary this year. And it's, what better way to celebrate it than getting something like this in hand? Like it's amazing. It really is. And I know of a couple people that are getting this particular kit as well. I know Marcellus Winters just got his, and that looks amazing. And then I know even Leslie has said on his channel too that he's getting it eventually. And actually, mine was painted at the exact same time Leslie's was, because I was sent pictures from Mark and everything. So they're side by side each other, painted up, built up right by each other. So that was really pretty cool. But luckily for me, I live closer to Mark, so I got mine obviously before Leslie has. So hopefully I'll beat him to the punch for getting this video out before he gets his out. So, but yeah, I'll try to get a closer look for you guys. But yeah, this thing with detail is it's nuts. It really is. Kaiju Modeler said that this is the top quality kit for accuracy. I believe him now. I really do, because this thing is just amazing. Yeah, and this thing comes in, I think it's 34 centimeters, I think, total height, but he's a 30 centimeter model. So this is what kind of the 30 centimeter X pluses should look like, or the size wise. But when they cast them in vinyl and stuff like that, they do lose their size a little bit. So they actually do shrink and actually go down a little bit. So, their 30 centimeter line is like more like 28, maybe 29. So it's just a hair under, but it's fine. Like they're still big figures and stuff like that. And some of them are actually way bigger than 30 centimeter, like the Hedorah or the G67, is a huge one. Space Godzilla is a big one too. So, but yeah, it's great. I love the bigger figures. Don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm going away from my 25 centimeter figures. I'm going for 30 centimeters and above. So this is perfect. And this is my definitive Gigan in my collection now. Like, there is nothing that tops this whatsoever. Maybe if they do a gigantic, maybe, but this is going to be hard to do because the sculpt and just everything about him is just perfect. It really is. Like, I don't know if you can literally get any better than this, especially with the textures and just the look of him. And I love the dynamic pose, where he's, getting his, hook hands up, ready to fight and everything like that. Cause, he's a bad boy, But yeah, it's, I can't say enough about this kit. I mean, seeing this it just makes me want to have my other kits done so bad and just get them in hand just to see them. And this just makes diving into the model kits even sweeter, because now I know that, okay, I'm not as scared about getting them. I know, like I said, I know somebody that can do all this stuff for me. And now I'm just on the hunt for just other kits or other kaiju realistically that we haven't got anything about, just looking for kaiju that X Plus hasn't brought out, a more realistic look to them and stuff like that. I actually just got a shipment in recently of 4 more kits that I'm going to send out to Mark and get them put together, paint together, all that stuff. And I can't wait to get them back. And it's of creatures or kaiju that there is no life-like representations of them at all. And so I'm super excited to get those back, and it's going to be great. I can't wait, but I'm not saying what they are. It's going to be a secret until you guys, until I get them back, and then I show you guys on the channel. So yeah, lips are sealed. So, But yeah, let's talk about Gigan a little bit. Recently, on Monsters with Attitude, we did a podcast actually celebrating Godzilla versus Gigan and celebrating the 50th anniversary of the film. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the film. I really do. The kaiju action is some of the best in the Showa era ever. It really is. I watched that movie for the kaiju action alone. I really do. Like, I will fast forward the other stuff and just go to the kaiju action, and I'm good with that. I've been like that since I was a kid watching it. But it's always just one movie that I always think about, like, in the back of my head, what Godzilla movie do I want to watch? Oh, maybe Godzilla versus Gigan. So I've watched it a ton of times. I really have. My issue with it is just the human characters in the movie. Like, they're just boring. They really are. And they're dumb sometimes, to be honest. Like I said, I love the film. I love the kaiju action, all that stuff. It's a special film because it's the last film that Haruo Nakajima played Godzilla in. So kind of like the very ending was like a nice send off to him and stuff like that. And honestly, when I first saw that, I actually thought it was the last film because of how they made it seem, like they were sending Godzilla off, into the sunset and to never see again. And I was actually sad about that. And I was actually mad at the same time because I didn't want it to end, until later I realized that there were still a few more movies later and I was excited, then I didn't hate it as much, but I don't know, it was just a little bad taste in my mouth that I thought it was ending, even though like it was a truer, deeper meaning to why they did that, I think, because I think they knew that it was Haruo Nakajima's last performance in the Godzilla suit. And they just wanted to kind of give him a nice send-off and everything like that. And it's like now, later as I've grown up, like I appreciate it a ton more. I really do. And just the film alone, yeah, I understand, there's a lot of stock footage in it and stuff like that. But like also too, you got to think like Gigan was the first one to make Godzilla bleed. Like that was kind of scarring for me as a kid. Like that was crazy that he actually got him to bleed. Like it was nuts. Like jaw hit the floor. It really did. So seeing that, like it was, I don't even know. Like I wish I could like see myself as a kid just to see my expression on my face, because I would love to see what it looked like when I saw Godzilla bleed for the first time. So that gives kind of a lot of props to Gigan and how vicious he really is. Like he is aggressive. He really is. And he even made Anguirus bleed in the film. Like he used his buzzsaw and just split open Anguirus's face, and stuff like that. Like he wasn't taking no crap from nobody, and he was just relentless. He really was. So he's definitely a formidable foe for Godzilla, especially in the Showa era or overall. Like he really is. I mean, okay, granted, if he does get beat up a little bit, he kind of wants to flee, but when he's got those number games or the advantage, he's all in it. But oh gosh. But yeah, this is tremendous. Like I said, thank you, Mark. I really do appreciate it. Oh, he just did an absolute wonderful job with this piece. So yeah, look at that. Just amazing. It really is. Like, I think the buzzsaw came with a separate piece, and then the arms were separate, the legs were separate, each one of the wings were separate, and then I think the tail was separate too. And then I believe you had to put in the visor, and then his mandibles and his jaw and his teeth and stuff like that. So, but yeah, just I'm so scared to hold this. Oh. But yeah, this thing is amazing. It really, really is. Size comparisons. I got several candidates for it, so let's get right to it. All right, we are back. So the first size comparison I wanted to do is I wanted to show you guys exactly what it looks like against the 30 centimeter X Plus Gigan. And as you can see, this is his little brother now. Like it's not even close. It really isn't. So like I said, like it just shows how much height that the vinyl actually loses when they cast these things. Now, granted, I don't think he was a true 30 centimeter anyways. He was a bit small. And I don't know why that happened or how it happened. But he should even be close to the size of the newer Megalon that X Plus released, and he's not. He's even too small for Megalon. So that Megalon was actually probably an actual true 30 centimeter. I still think that this is almost more like a 25 realistic leg. Like this is like a 27 maybe. You know, like the 25 centimeter actually has some size on this guy. So it's crazy. You know, I don't know what happened or why he's so small, but definitely, you know, you can see the size comparison between the two. And you can just see, you know, the height alone is just, it's crazy. It's baffling. It really is. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with my Monster Maker 28. And actually, I'm going to be getting rid of this guy again because now I have the top tier guy again, and I don't need him anymore. So I'm trading out for the better upgraded version of him. So, but yeah, here's a good frontal view of what they look like. So, but yeah, on to our next size comparison. All right, and speaking of Megalon, here he is. This is the 30 centimeter Megalon, and as you can see, these guys scale actually a lot closer than the actual 30 centimeter Gigan did. So I like this setup a lot better. I think technically, so Gigan's actually supposed to be a little bit taller than Megalon, but I think scale-wise with these two, I think Megalon could use another inch, maybe, just to kind of go up just a little bit. Then I think he'd be perfect. But realistically, I think this is, you know, damn near, you know, the best as you're going to get. Like, unless I got a 30 centimeter resin kit, you know, and stuff like that, it'd probably be perfect. But this is damn close to it. So I'm definitely happy with this. I'm going to definitely display these guys next to each other and everything. And yeah, it's phenomenal. I love this setup. This is more true 30 than the guy again. So it's just a good look of what they could look like if, you know, you were to get the Monster Maker 28 kit and then you had an X Plus right by it. You know, this is what they're going to look like together. So like I said, this is great. This is kind of more what it looks like. So yeah, but yeah, on to our next one. All right, here's another size comparison with Anguirus. Yeah, so this is the one that kind of Gigan kind of picked on, you know, throughout the film in Godzilla versus Gigan. He really did, like, he just kind of did a number on Anguirus, never letting him get the upper hand in any way. And then, like I said, sliced him open, you know, on his buzzsaw and everything. So this is great. Like I said before, on this one compared with Megalon, I think he was just a little bit bigger, maybe an inch or two. He'd be almost like perfect scale with my Gigan, but this is, like I said, another damn near close to him. But it's great. It still looks really good. The Monster Maker 28 Anguirus to come out, because I'll be getting that, and it'll go great with my Gigan. So can't wait for that. But yeah, this looks great and everything like that. So, but yeah, on to our last and final. Maybe you guys know what he or she could be, you know, but all right. And of course, I had to do the King of Monsters himself, Godzilla. And this is the Godzilla 68. There's nothing that I have that would kind of even come close to this, because X Plus hasn't made a Godzilla 71 yet. Only in their 25 centimeter line they have, but not their 30. So this is the closest that I could have. And it's actually really close. It really is. It's again, it's like the Megalon and the Anguirus. Like, it's just an inch or two, maybe off just a hair, but nothing too crazy. Like, it won't bug me that much. So I'm happy with it. And, you know, I can live with this scaling. I'm actually really excited because just recently, it was teased that Burley Vang is actually making a G71 resin model kit, and he actually took photos of his kit next to the Monster Maker 28, and it's perfect. It's perfect scaling. So I cannot wait for that. Definitely going to pick that one up to go with this Gigan, and it's going to be great. And I love it because his detail on that kit is so crazy. He's making it look like, his skin's falling off, like in the film, because, that suit was used so many times that it was just kind of starting to fall apart and everything. And it just kind of looked raggedy and stuff like that after that film. But it kind of looked to make it look a little natural, actually, not so clean and pristine, that he is kind of falling apart and losing pieces and stuff like that. So in that kit, Burley, sculpted those pieces in there. So that looks really cool, really unique. So can't wait for that. And I'll definitely, scale him with this guy again. So, but yeah, this is great. Like I said, it's not that far off, bulk wise. Yeah. Gigan is a lot thicker and bigger than this Godzilla. But if he was a resin kit, he'd probably be up to here, and he'd probably be a little bit wider. So yeah, but Gigan's got that dad bod going on anyways, so he's going to be a little bit thicker, But yeah, this is great. All right, let's close up this unboxing video. All right, and before I go, like I said before, and I've been doing it all video, I just want to thank Mark Seng Yang for another great piece for me. I really do appreciate it. I'm a big supporter of his, and going to continue to be, because he does amazing work. I really am impressed and just glad that he's able to work on these things for me, because he does a bang up job. He really does. They're just fire. They really are. Oh my gosh, it just brings another level to these things. But I did want to show off one little thing that he was nice enough to send me. This is really sweet. I was not expecting this. This blew me away also. Yeah, this is, so as you can see, it is a Godzilla 75, a little bust, and it's actually a magnet. Like, what? And pretty sure he sculpted this from hand, because he's done sculptures before, or sculpting for people and stuff like that. He's done commissions and stuff. But yeah, he is so talented that he actually does his own sculpting and everything. And look at this thing. This thing is just beautiful, and it looks just like it. Like, this is better than what we got from X Plus. Like, what? Like, come on, X Plus, step it up. Just come on, a little bit. Like, come on. You're a world famous company. This. Come on. But yeah, this is amazing. Like, he got his face like correct on the first time, and just, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna cherish this forever, because this is great. Got it from a friend. Really do appreciate it, and stuff like that. So thank you, Mark, so much. This is going on my fridge, and I gotta try to keep it away from my kids. So, but yeah, thanks, guy. All right, guys, this has been phenomenal. It's crazy. I can't wait to see more. Like I said, I'm excited about Burley Vang's new model kit coming from the Godzilla 72. Also, too, fun little thing is that also was shown, I think, by Leslie Chambers himself, that he posted pictures of new Ghidorah 72 to match Gigan and stuff like that from the film. So we'll actually be getting, or have, kits of all the kaiju from the Godzilla versus Gigan, which is super cool. That's super awesome. It looks great. It looks just like him. It's more hunched over, in the film, and his heads aren't going crazy, wacky, not like any other Ghidorah that we've seen in the Showa films. So it's great. It looks phenomenal. So definitely be on the lookout for that. That should be arriving soon, because I think he just finished it up. So hopefully be getting everything touched up, cast, whatever, and start getting those out and everything. Hopefully by probably the next couple months, I'd say. So that's going to be really cool. So Thanks for sharing that, Leslie. Amazing job on it and everything. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out. So, but yeah, that's it for me, guys, in this review. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you were on the fence about a Monster Maker 28 Gigan, do not hesitate. These model kits are just like X Pluses, where they seem very expensive, on initial release, but if you wait, the aftermarket is crazy, and then they're harder to find, and it just happens just like X Plus, same thing. So it's best to get them on release times and dates and stuff like that. So try not to wait. If you do want to get something like this, get it right away. You're not going to be disappointed, realistically. So yeah, it's a great kit. So, but yeah, like I said, that's it for me. Remember, 250 subscribers. We're only like 23 away, man. 2 3. So yeah, we're almost there, guys. So pretty soon. But yeah, guys, really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and later.